There once was a beautiful city called Sundarpur, where thousands of lights sparkled every night like stars in the sky. In a small workshop lived a 12-year-old boy named Chotu. Every day he made clay lamps with his grandfather. While most people admired bright electric lights, one evening, dark clouds suddenly gathered over the city. Strong winds began to blow, thunder shook the sky, and lightning struck the power stations. Chotu looked out at the dark city. Then he remembered his grandfather's words. Without wasting a moment, he rushed into the workshop and lit a single clay lamp. To his surprise, the lamp glowed with a magical golden light. Tiny sparkling particles danced around the flame. Chotu carried the glowing lamps into the dark streets. He placed one outside an elderly woman's home, another beside frightened children, and another outside a small shop. Wherever the lamps appeared, smiles replaced fear. Soon, people began lighting their own lamps from Chotu's magical flame. 10 lamps became 100. 100 became 1,000. Slowly, the entire city began glowing once again. But far beyond the city, on a lonely hill, stood an orphanage still trapped in darkness. When Chotu saw, he knew what he had to do. Holding the magical lamp tightly, he ran into the storm. Rain poured down, strong winds pushed against him, and several times he slipped and fell. The flame flickered, almost going out, but Chotu never stopped. At last, he reached the orphanage. Inside, frightened children sat together in complete darkness. Then the door slowly opened. Standing there was Chotu. The city of Sundarpur glowed with thousands of handmade lamps. People filled the streets, celebrating together. Electricity had returned, but no one extinguished their lamp, because those lamps had become more than just a source of light. They had become a symbol of hope, kindness, and unity. As the sun rose over the city, Chotu stood beside his grandfather and looked at the sea of glowing lamps below. At that moment, he finally understood what his grandfather had always meant. You do.